Attack!
Yow! What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the cast. We are here tonight to watch some UGC Highlander semi-finals. It is going to be fantastic. Very excited. We also have a great follow-up match going on afterwards at 11:30 Eastern. That is going to be the top two Sixes teams in North America. Quantic Gaming taking on Classic Mix-Up on Gravel Pit. The map tonight, right now, is Payload Upward. I am eXtine, and I am joined by Duder. What is up, Duder?
Hey, eXtine. How are you doing this evening?
Good, good. A little bit of burps there, but that's why you're here, man, to pick up when I'm burping.
There you go, my friend. I will carry that burden for you.
Yeah, that's all right. It's a two-way street, so you know.
It's a heavy
I got
burden
your
to
back.
bear. I will bear your cross.
There's going to be a heavy cart to push. Speaking of burdens, Payload Upward. Got to get that cart up the hill. This is a great stopwatch match. Going to be a lot of fun between Gunrunners and Gangsta Gang Gaming, two very closely matched teams battling out for that grand final spot in this season. Let's go over the roster for the Gunrunners. Their Scout Embryo, Crab, their Soldier, TMP, Beast Pyro, rocking that class. Watch out for those Degreaser flare shot kills. Steel Python on Demo, very capable. Nuke Bob on Heavy, Zero Skill on Engineer. Love his play. A great player. Dr. Duke on Medic, Gareth on Sniper, and Fixer on Spy. Good stuff there. Over on Gangsta Gang Gaming, they definitely have some flair players. Blaze, their Scout, definitely a successful player in the ESEA League. Comatose, their Soldier. Watt, their Pyro. Bio, Demo Man, who was tagged up under a crazy name right now, Captain Chicken. We're just going to call him Blue Demo Man, and in fact, Captain Chicken is what we got him to change his name to, because that was why we started the cast late. Moving on with the rosters here for Gangsta Gang Gaming. Mala, they're Heavy. In the last round, we saw Mala tear it up. Roffelmauer, very skilled player on Engineer. Seabass, their Medic, and the YouTube E-Liberty Star on Sniper. And for Spy, it's Big Raz Team Carrier. Duder, what are your thoughts on these two teams, what we've seen out of them in this last season?
These are two of the more established Highlander teams out there. They've both been playing together for quite a while now.
Yeah.
I know it means a lot to them to win this and move on to the grand finals. Got some, I guess, disappointing, depressing news earlier. I guess there was a forfeit.
Yep.
In our other match, unfortunately, the Wonderbolts had to bow out. Some of their players had to focus on some ESEA matches, which is understandable, but a little disappointing. So the winner of this will go on to face Lonely Hearts in the grand finals, one of the more established Highlander teams. That should be a phenomenal match. Can't wait to see it.
Yep. Also, spicing up the evening tonight, and we are getting close to starting. Both teams have 9. We are going to be giving away a Dota 2 beta key. And this is not a copy of Dota 2. That is one of the ones that you can give to your friends. This is a beta key. You get 2 extra copies. You can pass those along to your best buddies. You can trade them for hats. We don't care what you do with these extra 2 keys. We hope you don't break any laws. Don't lose any friendships. But we're giving you the beta key. It's basically 3 copies of Dota 2. What we're going to do is we're going to announce in between the first half. So actually, we're just going to do... we're not... Oh, wait, they were doing sets. So
First and second set.
Let's do it after this first round of offense. We're going to give away a code word. And then you guys are going to have to email us at dota2@xtelevision.com. And then put the code word in the subject line, and we'll get back to you after that. If you want to have your Steam ID ready, that would be awesome. That way we don't have to trade emails, and I can just give it to you right away. So Steam ID in the body of the email, code word in the subject. And then once the second set is over, we're gonna cut it off, and then that's gonna be the time limit, and then I'm gonna draw out of those people. So you have to have been watching us live and email us the code word Dota2@eXtelevision.com, and then we're gonna draw it. We're gonna do the same thing for our match later tonight. Quantic Gaming versus Classic Mix-Up. It's going to be kicking off a little bit later. Michael's going to be handling the production again. Shout out to Michael. Yow. And Pure is going to be joining me on the mic. Always great insights. And of course we got the two best teams in North America, so it's only right that we have a very talented caster joining us.
Well, let me add a quick caveat to that, eXtine. The two best teams in sixes North America.
That's true.
Because we've got two of the best Highlander teams in North America going head-to-head tonight. This is going to be a grudge match. These two teams have faced off before. They don't like each other too much, and that's okay, but they're going to let it show in their play, and I'm really looking forward to seeing these two guys just going at it. It's going to be cutthroat, my friend.
Yeah. Highlander always is pretty cutthroat, especially on this. We've seen a lot of really close matches on Upwards, coming down to the last couple seconds, and extremely close. Have these guys gone live?
I don't think they've gone live yet. I think we're still waiting for the teams to ready up. Giving some shout-outs. I hear the countdown, my friend.
There we go. Everybody wishing each other good luck, have fun. Shouting out to us, too. Stay sexy. That's a good one.
Got about a minute of warm-up time here. eXtine, let's get some quick predictions in. What do you think we're going to see here?
Gunrunners have been very strong, but I really liked what I saw out of Gangsta Gang Gaming last week. Mala going nuts, putting himself in awesome positions. Blaze playing very well, and they were able to protect a little bit. Roffelmauer, very strong. Star, very strong. But I think I think Gangsta Gang Gaming has the deathmatch advantage. Last week was Viaduct. Upwards is a strategy map, so I think Gunrunners could pull this out in 3 sets.
I think it's going to come down to straight DM, and I think it's going to come down to the long-range classes. I think in this match we're going to see Gareth do some crazy, crazy stuff. TMP is going to follow up with a lot of awesome work. Ultimately, my friend, I'm going to have to go against here. I'm going to say this goes 2-0 in favor of Gunrunners.
Ooh, alrighty. All right, going for the quick win. But we are both in agreement. Now we are 5 seconds away from getting this started and seeing what's going to happen here.
Absolutely. Here we go. The gates are down. The timer is over. Here comes the blue team. Gangsta Gang Gaming. Scout already bonking out and getting covered in the peepee immediately. That's Blaze out there taunting that engineer now. He's got that wrangled sentry over there cutting down that left side, so they will not be able to push up, I guess, right side if you're looking out from the blue spawn.
A blue spy. Oh, gets the drop on Dr. Duke.
Yeah.
Saw him come in. Great position and came from above. Nobody was watching him right when he hopped in there. Was behind the demo man, behind the medic. Got drop. The Uber came in on the same time. Now the cart is clear. They're going to push it.
Yeah, Raz takes down the engineer and does sap the sentry, so that's going to drop as well.
Man.
Players is dropping left and right now for Gunrunners. My early prediction is not looking very good.
No. That was pretty devastating quick action. I mean, Embryo was containing Blaze. Other good things were happening, and then that spy pick followed up by the engineer pick. I mean, already by the time he got the medic, it was pretty wrapped.
Anytime you can set a sub 1 minute time on that first capture point, you're off to a really good start. Now, the thing is, there's a lot of choke points that the defending team can play here on Upward, so there's a lot of opportunities for them to stall out that card as it continues to push. They need to get that defense up very quickly here.
DMP on out his flare shot, trademark, after he got a kill on play. We're getting what? Red players still a few down, card rolling well, and there's a lot of choke points, but you have to give them time to set up. Fortunately for the Gunrunners, it does look like they have had the time they needed to run some guns, get set up.
Gareth doing a pretty good job. Look at that, the blue Uber popped very early and in a very defensive position. The demo's trying to come around the corner, but look at that wrangled sentry just throwing players away. Red Uber popped in right now. The Heavy's trying to peek around the corner and find something. Finally does take Blaze down, trying to get some more kills and takes down the demo man. Doing work right now on the Heavy there.
Yeah, that was a really great position. The Uber did come in late. The demo man pushed away, and the Wrangler sentry was just able to put down a lot of damage. Gareth and the Heavy cleaning up afterwards.
Yeah, big jump in here by the red soldier trying to work down that blue heavy. Can't quite get the kill, but does get him to retreat there. So, you know, here we see the cool thing about Upward is there's just so many of those chokes. And this gives a great opportunity for that red team to get their defense up.
Red Spy is Cloak and Dagger. I think has managed to reestablish himself.
Great play in there by Embryo to take down Combat Toast there on the soldier. Here comes the Red Spy now doing work, taking down the teleporter, but he ends up getting some mail there from Lot.
Yeah, he was a backstab opportunity on the medic, but just came out of Cloak a second too early. The medic spotted him and actually was healing him. It's kind of his tough spot. Wow.
Red Soldier gets air blasted off the cliff there.
Yeah.
Look at this. Now we've got the blue heavy peeking around the corner, trying to throw some damage down. Big jump in by the soldier here. Does get the red Uber to pop, so that Uber is going to be expired very quickly, but unfortunately the blue team dropping some key players there. Demo and soldier down. Down goes the engineer as well.
Ooh, good Uber pop though as the blue heavy comes in here. They've already captured the point as well, so now that they got that, should be easy to establish and Spy going after the sentry at the same time.
Oh yeah, but look at the red heavy.
Zero skill.
Red heavy's in a great position here, but jumps down. Not going for the kills on the cart there. A great play. Scout in right now, trying to pester the cart. Here comes the Spy. Gets one stab on the soldier, going for another one. Can't quite get it. Fail stabbing all around. Ends up gets peed on and flies off the map.
Oh. Alpha Mauer throws off the smiley face. And in the meantime, Gangsta Gang Gaming continuing to establish the ×3 on the cart. That is really the minimum that you need on there, that you want on there. It's the maximum as well, but you just gotta push that cart. And indeed, it even seems like they're swapping off, which is really cool. Their players have moved away, somebody else just came in and filled that.
Yeah, this is a key point right here. If they can't stop them here, it's going to be a pretty easy push on to the last point. This little twisty part where the track spins around, you've got 3 different places where the cart will roll back if you're not on it. This is a great place for the defensive team to set up a strong defense. Oh, but the blue Spy comes in and takes down Dr. Duke. Down goes the medic. Later, Dog.
Yeah, the blue medic actually got backstabbed at the same time, and the cart also taken out right at the beginning of one of those arrows. So now they have to push it back up that ramp. They're going to get it up there this time. Nice, helpful little delay there.
Now the problem for gunrunners right now is they just can't keep the numbers up to defend this. And as they're losing players, that cart just keeps on trucking along. 252 on the first couple points here, and already they're getting it up that second incline.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to compete with this offense here. This offense has been pretty ridiculous. Very good gunslinger sentry that was getting wrangled. Come back.
Wow.
And Blaze hitting TMP. Buckshot.
Yeah, looks like we've got a nice little sentry going up here. Oh, and it gets taken down. As soon as I say that, Star takes it down with a nice shot from the sniper rifle there. Star's going to push his way up here and see if he can find something else. He's going to run into Gareth really soon here, as Gareth is basically taking the same angle, but the Demo Man pops him off of his perch.
Yeah, the heavy's Girardi too, so he's got to back up just a little bit. Blue Spy over there, runs into the Red Spy after dropping a sapper. I think he's going to be able to sneak around here a little bit. TMP is actually hunt for him, can't find him.
Big headshot there from Gareth. Takes down Star. Pyro in the little house here trying to do some work. Got a soldier with him to support. I don't think they're going to be able to do much with TMP out there on guard.
They are starting to get established here, which is definitely helpful. Have that sentry gun up, have good pressure. Lost a couple players though. Demo and Heavy, their biggest right now. Here comes Blue Pressure.
Yeah, they have got some urine on them, though, and they need to be very careful. Very defensive Uber pop there. I'm not too sure they're going to be able to do too much with this. Just the Scout hanging out right now. That Uber is going to expire, and they're going to be extremely vulnerable. Great movement by the Red Scout to use that door and jump back up there and get back to the last point.
Yeah, the Demo Man actually got blocked from jumping up there. He was trying to.
Here we go. We got the red Uber coming in right now. Demo Man's got it on him. It does expire. He gets out of the leash, gets the PP thrown right on him. Blue Scout moving up onto the medic here. Takes down Seabass. Big kill there from Embryo. But now the Blue Scout is up there. Blaze causing all sorts of havoc in front of that cart. Heavy on there, just trucking and tanking on that thing.
Yeah.
Huge jump around with the soldier here, too. He's going to be in a great position. Tries to take down the sniper. Can't finish the kill off, though.
Oh, no. And Crab falls down into the pit of doom.
Oof.
Not helpful.
The Blue Spy is going to work his way around here, completely unseen as right now. He's in a great position to get some huge backstabs. Embryo gets a great kill on the Demo and takes the medic down as well. Nice follow-up kills there from Embryo. Oh, and now he's on the soldier too. Tries to take the soldier down. 1-2 shot, 3 shot. Finally goes down. TMP ends up taking Combat Toast down. Gareth out there trying to do some work now, but he's getting all kinds of pressure on him.
Yeah, Red's holding pretty solid though. They do have that level 3 Steel Python and Big Loss. Dr. Duke about to come up. His Uber charge about the same. Seabass right now. And they are looking like they're getting some sort of hold here. Seabass is just staying back. Going to get Uber charge, just build it up. Now their players are running forward. The teleporter is up. And Blue could put a solid push on in just a few moments here.
Oh, Fixer's in on the medic! Takes down the demo man! Oh, fail stabs on the medic, but does take the demo down.
Good way to do it.
And now we got TMP kind of peeking out there a little bit. Soldier's throwing a couple rockets out as well. This is a big shutdown point here. You can really shut a team down if you can keep them from pushing past that point. The problem with Upward Last is there's so many different ways to get at the cart. I can think of at least 4 different ways you can push in. And it looks like they're going to use the upper push right now. Heavy drops down, fully Ubered on the point, on the cart. Throwing a lot of damage out now. All kinds of stickies and pipes going up towards that sentry. Can't quite take it down. It's wrangled. Huge jumps from everyone on Blue here. Still can't take that gun down, though.
Yeah, he actually over-wrangled that sentry for a second there. Blue looks like that sentry's down. Easy pushing all the way to last. There we go. 8:29 the time. How fast do you think that is? I mean, it was a very fast start. But do you think gun runners can contest that offensive push?
Honestly, eXtine, I think a lot of it's going to come down to what Fixer can do on Spy. Upward is a big enough map that as a Spy, you've got a lot of room to roam, and you can set yourself up pretty well unseen to go for a number of different stabs, chain them together, get those chain stabs, and take out a couple of offensive players before you ultimately get taken down. I'm actually really surprised that the Gangsta Gang here is setting up a forward sentry. You know, if I were them, I would almost try and set up the sentry down under here, where you've got a pretty set choke point, and just go for that second point defense. But we'll see how it works out. I'm going to be watching the Spy a lot here. I think Fixer's got some work to do here.
Well, it's code word time, but I'm on the spot because I wasn't prepared. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The keyword that you need to send us. And when the second set wraps up, we're going to cut it off. But Dota2 at xtelevision.com, the keyword is the international TF2. There you go. So send me an email right now. We'll take a random drawing. But right now, the second set of this, or the second half of this first set, so confusing with stopwatch, is starting. Let's see what Blue can do here on offense.
Fixer's managed to go completely sight unseen behind the red team. He's in a great position to take the engineer down here. Needs to work around that. Oh, can't quite get around the dispenser, though. He's taken down with no kills. I think that's going to be a real key here for gun runners is what Fixer can put together. Phenomenal Spy, usually very good at getting those kind of stabs, but really nice dispenser positioning there from the engineer. You really rarely ever give credit to a dispenser, but it saved the engineer's life right there.
Yeah, Blue is getting their push out here. The level 3 sentry gun getting wrangled, is taken down by Crab. Uber's popped on both sides. Blue's maintaining most of their players. This red heavy pushing in. He's going to have to retreat now. Blue Demo Man very far forward. Steel Panthon going to get picked out by Blaze.
They're off the cart. They're not touching the cart, though. Finally, the engineer picks it up. There was 15 seconds there. They could have had a player on the cart, well protected, too. So, you know, that could be all the difference in a match like this. I've seen it before where it comes down to a matter of just seconds.
And Combat Toast just went in there and cleared ×3 off the point. And once again, nobody's pushing the cart.
Yeah, and the Red Spy now is pestering them. Pulled the Heavy and Pyro completely off the rest of the team, and he's still back behind him right now.
Yeah, Red's got crazy pressure right now. They're actually rebuilding the sentry gun right now. Blue finally getting players in there again to get the capture. Since the sentry just went up, they're not going to be super established on this next point here. That's going to be a little bit helpful for Blue. But Red has started this round off very strong.
Yeah, it ended up being about a minute 15, minute 30 cap time. So, you know, that difference right there is almost exactly the time that they took while they weren't pushing that cart.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes Raz making a play on the medic right now. Oh, wow, gets a huge air stab on Dr. Duke. Dog, very nice. Oh, and he's going to follow this up. That Demo Man's down. There goes the Demo Man. In comes TMP, flares him down. Big crit tampon kill there, but too much, too little, too late. Fortunately, that Spy did his job, took down some pretty key players there.
Yeah, Raz is pretty devastating. He's had some big plays tonight. Looks like Dr. Duke has switched over to Kritzkrieg. That's an interesting choice here. Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know. What do you think, dude?
You know, when you're pushing, I guess it's okay, but I mean the problem is you're going to rely on your demo man. And look, here comes the jump now from the soldier. Can't quite take the medic down. The damage is done, but you know we'll see if they can take advantage of it. What you see so often though are the players getting spread out, so you've really got to time it right so the whole team is grouped together. Here comes the red Spy though, making a play again, but sighted out this time. Kritz has popped up 2-3 stickies coming in to spawn, but can't do anything. Oh no, and here comes the Uber. This is the worst nightmare. Your team is grouped up, your crits has expired, and an invincible demo heavy combo coming right out at you.
Yeah, and TMT threw his life away in there to just get one reflect, what he could. Red has cleared out most of Blue though right now. Blue Heavy is hurt, so he's going to have to fall back. It's really only the Gunslinger and the Sniper by the cart. Sniper trying to do what he can, has to run away from the Pyro. Pyro hitting up the flare, and Garrett burns to death.
This could be key here. Look who's hiding down below behind everything. The red demo man just hanging out waiting. That could be huge here.
He's with Pyro as well, who's even going further around. Red demo's got to get out there soon.
Takes down TMP. Great
Embryo
little
as well.
sticky there, on the scout. So see what they can do. Heavy's dropping down here. Oh, Pyro goes for the mailbox shot there. Doesn't get it though. So
that was really good delay.
Getting some momentum here. They've got to stay on that cart though. I mean, they keep kind of ranging off, going for the kills away from the cart. You've got to stick together when you've got a map like this where you've got to get the time on the cart. The kills are important. They'll come. What's going to win the round is making sure you beat that time. And with 4 minutes left, they've got to have somebody on that cart the whole time. Embryo's doing the right thing right now.
Red Soldier was jumping in. Red Medic's still running away. I guess they popped Uber.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Crits never good. Dr. Duke's got away and pulled back crits again. But everybody's around him. The Spy comes in. TMP, perfect timing. He's Raz, and they take him down.
Yeah, TMP needs to back up and get with his medic here. That's what he does. He's ranging a little. He's roaming a little too much here as the Pyro. One of the key roles of a Pyro in Highlander is to stick around and do that spy checking, and TMP is usually very good at it. He's going a little too rogue here so far.
Yeah. And you get this ×3 on the card again. The clock is ticking pretty quick. As we mentioned, when gunrunners were defending this section, if you can lag it out, then you can really hold this. Gangsta Gang Gaming playing pretty far back right now, really letting gunrunners get a lot of this for free. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, doing a good job of staying on the cart now, finally, but I mean, that's sort of the commitment they needed when it started. And here comes the Uber coming in. Scout is Ubered on the cart, chasing after. Looks like another player there. Blaze does take him down, but I mean, ultimately that Uber is going to stop the cart, and there it goes. Here comes TMP trying to get some work on the cart there, but he ends up getting taken down by Blaze. Blaze having a great round here. I'd say eXtine, he might be asserting his dominance.
Oh, hey, indeedy. I think TMP could have just stayed on the cart there and tried to air blast the Ubered Scout cliff. I think that's a storybook ending I would have liked to see there.
Yeah, absolutely. Big kill in here from Combat's Host. Takes Embryo down with the PP on him. Gets that crit kill. Right now, it's looking like gunrunners are stalling out a bit. They need to get this thing back in gear and start pushing. Red Spy is playing around him too right now. He's going to be in a good position to get some stabs when they get back on this cart here.
Yeah.
Big jump in from the Red Soldier, going after that Heavy. Gets worked down, but does manage to equalize away. And look at this, coming right around the corner is the Red Heavy. And a lot of damage, taking that little mini sentry down. And we've got a wrangled level 3 sentry here. That is going to be a nightmare to defend against as they push this cart up the hill here.
Yeah, they've gotten some good kills, but the medic's all the way back. They don't really have any players who can put the hurt down. I think there's
TMP trying to air blast the Heavy off. He ends up falling down under the point there. Does survive, though. He's going to come back up on the cart here. Makes a flare shot that he misses. Rarely do we see TMP miss those flare shots. But it looks like he is working by himself alone here on the cart, getting it pushed up. Big jump in by the Soldier. TMP blasts him up in the air, misses a couple reflex. Goes down to the rock at that point, is still not captured. Here comes the Red Heavy around the corner. Gets taken down, though. That Heavy was overhealed, but then down goes Nukebab. Finally, the scout comes in and captures the point. Only a minute left. They've got to be on the cart the entire time at this point eXtine.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough haul. They got to definitely get it around this corner as soon as possible. Still, hope exists, but they're going to have to be consistent with this push.
Oh,
Crit
Sticky's Sticky coming in! Look at the reflex.
Oh, the reflex.
Oh, there it is! That was a big pipe. Crit pipe there takes him down.
Time 3 on the card. Time 3 on the card.
Oh, no, and here comes the heavy. Overhealed around the corner right now. TMP hiding behind the cart. Red Uber is popped. They need to just get these players down. Obviously, that will not stop the cart. Here comes TMP. Oh, gets the air flare shot, but the spy comes in. 27 seconds left here, eXtine. They might be able to do it. They've got to keep him on the cart. They need to start pushing up to work the defense down right now.
There's no real sentry up. They got to keep the times 3 on the point. Times 15. 15 seconds around the corner.
No, that's probably going to do it there. They left the cart for just a brief moment. I think that's going to be enough to stall this out. But talk about 15 seconds. Imagine if they had that back. Imagine if they were on the cart the whole time. You know, people think, 15 seconds, that's nothing. Well, there's your 15 seconds right there. That could have decided that round.
Yeah, I agree. That was really close in the end. GG. Somebody say, make me laugh. Say GG.
Want to grab a quick break here, eXtine?
Yeah, I think we will. While they're switching teams right now, it is going to be best of 3 sets. So the first set concluded in Gangsta Gang Gaming's favor. Be right back with the start of the second.
260 viewers, by the way. I don't know if you want to give the keyword out one more time when we come back.
Yeah, we could. Good.
A couple people probably missed it, so I want to give them an opportunity.
Yow! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Exciting stuff here. We are about to start the second set. They haven't recycled it live yet, but or did I miss that? Are we live again? No,
I don't think we're live yet. I haven't heard the countdown. I don't see the engineer building anything. If they are live, they're going to be in a world of hurt when this round goes. I think we're just waiting for the teams to wrap up. What a crazy first half there. It's amazing what a difference a couple of seconds makes.
Yes, indeedy. Now, a reminder to all our viewers out there, indeed, we are giving away Dota 2 keys today. We have 2 keys. We're going to give away 1 key during this show, 1 key on our later show. The later show, of course, is Classic Mix-Up versus Quantic Gaming, a huge 6v6 match. That is scheduled to go live at 11:30 Eastern. This game, we already gave out the keyword once. I want to give it out again, tell you guys how to win, and the time limit that we're gonna cut off and we're gonna draw among these people is by the end of this second set. So make sure that you fire up your email, point us an email at Dota2, the number 2 at xtelevision.com, and hit us up. Subject line: I want to see the International TF2. Because that's what we want to see. We don't want to see Dota 2, the International. We want to see the International TF2. And we're working to make that happen, so that's the keyword. Got to say International. Don't just say Dota 2 key. I don't want to do a random draw and then be like, oh, I didn't really follow the rules. So just put International in the subject line. Give your Steam ID so I can give you the game instantly after this game. And yeah, second set. Going live. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, it looks like Gangsta Gang is going for the exact same center position, same defensive alignment here. See if maybe Gunrunners can take advantage of that. Now that they've seen it once, I think it'd be a little more effective the second time. Raz working his way in behind, though. Unseen right now, disguised as the enemy spy. Goes to take down the sentry. He gets a double stab on the cart there. Embryo and TMP both going down. Where's the spy checking TMP?
Yeah, see, and this is, what we're talking about with just slowing down the cart. I mean, we saw this a bunch of times last round when Gangsta Gang Gaming were on defense, where there's times 3 on the cart's rolling forward, and then all of a sudden somebody makes a big play, and there's nobody on the cart.
Absolutely. It's all about the time. It's just like Viaduct, King of the Hill maps. You're not playing the killer, you're not playing the kills, you're not playing the frags, you're playing the time. The frags will come, you get the time.
Got to get those yards, got to get those inches.
It's a game of seconds, my friend.
Yep.
Literally.
Yep. Literally. Literally ripped his head off.
Oh, big play in by the blue heavy here. In a great position to get some kills. work his way up with that gun spun up. Big play in from the blue demo.
Yeah.
There's a couple of big kills on Raz and Seabass there. Good capture time, 109, about 10 seconds slower than what Gangsta Gang said, but still pretty damn good.
TMP got a great flare kill on Raffle Maurer. Of course, Raffle, the engineer for Gangsta Gang Gaming.
That is a no-fly zone, my friend. You are not getting in on TMP's medic right there.
B9.
Wow, that is just a great play. Fixer was hiding under the stairs there and was in a great position to do some work, but he got some mail, and unfortunately it was returned to sender.
Yeah, Red Devilman did a good job of, sneaking in there, putting some damage on the players on the cart. TMP now moving forward. Okay, now they do have the ×3 on the cart. That's what I was going to say. TMP just left the cart, but I guess Scout gave him the okay signal.
Yeah, we've got the blue heavy ranging up a little too far here. Raz does take down Zero Skill, so the engineer's down. A couple players dropping now for both teams, but here comes Red TMP up on the heavy there. Red Soldier bouncing all over the place. Can't quite pull any kills though. He ends up going down. Just the engineer on the cart now.
Wow.
Spy on the medic. Oh, Spy on Spy action. Here comes the frying pan. Got the dongs out right now. Trying to cook something up with that pan. Can't make it happen, and Star takes Steel Python out.
What a block there. And again, Gangsta Gang Gaming continuing to play this payload match like a match of seconds. They have not let them capture the second point. That rolls back the spawn. It's such a huge deal. And if they don't touch the cart again soon, it's going to start rolling backwards. Right now, it's inches away from the point, from the capture, but in 20 seconds, it's going to start rolling backwards.
Yeah, they finally
Steel Python, just comes in the top. I think just cratered onto it, gets the cat, which is a good move there.
Right. I mean, you want to get as many captures as you can. The more you get, the better chance you have of holding the other team back. I mean, now, if the other team doesn't get the second capture in the amount of time allotted, Gunrunners will win, but here comes TMP trying to get all up in the face there, followed up by some great stickies from the demo man, throwing the damage in there, not getting too many kills though, does take the dispenser and Watt down.
Wow.
Oh, down goes Seabass though, another great sticky, but here's this Wrangled level 2. I don't know why they're even, big headshot there, takes the engineer down. Now's the time they take down that sentry. Engineer in on the sniper, takes him down. That's what I like to see, the offensive, aggressive engineer. Down goes the Demo Man too.
Yeah.
Great push right now from the Gunrunners.
Yeah, the Demo Man was the only one left. Everybody else had gotten taken down. Great plays.
Wow.
Losing the medic was a huge loss there because Mala was chased by Steel Python, was down to 26 health, and was like, medic, heal me. And then taken out of the play, and Mala had to go all the way back for more health.
Yeah, we missed it a little bit there, but there was a great headshot from Gareth on Captain Toast, the jumping soldier. Soldier literally got an inch off the ground before he got headshot. Here comes the Red Spy on the cart, though, trying to decide whether he wants to get on the cart. Oh, tries to go for the stab on the Scout. Can't finish him off, though. He's cloaked, running away. Spy ends up getting away, so we'll see what he can do now that he's got a second life to live.
Star getting a headshot as well as a big loss. He's trying to ambassador the sniper. Gareth down to 40 health.
Cart guys, come on, sniper.
Especially on that ramp. Got to get it up there. There goes engineer, Zero Skill.
Who forces the
he knows how
pop,
to
though.
push a cart.
Here comes the demo, gets the heavy. That's a big kill right there on the defense. Trying to range in, see what he can find here. Ooh, big sticky trap pushes him off, and a big jump in by the Red Soldier. Can't do too much with it, though. Does take Gareth down, so the sniper is down. They continue to push this cart here. Good job so far.
That was it. That was Sniper was the only one down. He's already back up.
Oh, big crits! Crit stickies coming in. Couple of big kills there on Nukebab and Zero Skill. Blaze takes Crab down and Fixer. Here comes Embryo, though, getting a big kill on the heavy there. Get back on that cart, son. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Just push the cart right now. Don't even stray. TMP's getting a little bit far forward, but with the medic there, who should be on the cart, instead of just floating behind the Scout. Got to get ×3 is a big difference over ×2. And you don't need anything more than that. But
that's what TMP needs to be doing, is spy checking. He's taken down by Star. That's actually a really big kill as they push in here. They need to get that sentry down immediately.
Oh, Blue is
look at Embryo.
left
Look
on
at
the point. Embryo does a good job really pushing the cart forward. And again, imagine if that was ×3 the whole time. It was just ×2. That really is a big difference. And payload is a game of inches, a game of seconds.
Dr.
Right now,
Gunrunners.
Gunrunners. Great time, moving in on the level 3 sentry gun, throwing those stickies up there. Does not get it, though. It's not even on fire.
Wow,
now
and
the
it's
Wrangler
Wrangled.
coming out for it, too.
Yeah, good positioning here from the heavy. upstairs trying to do some damage here. They've got that gun worked down. Down it goes finally. Engineer's going to try and rebuild one immediately. They've got to go right now. Make the play. Make the play now. There we go, on the cart.
Yeah.
And look at this. Great pinch play by the Heavy here. Comes up from under him. Gets the Uber to pop, but great switching there by the red medic to spread that Uber around exactly when it needed to.
And I think this is good for blue as long as Duke can get away, but the Pyro has found him. Oh, no. Oh, Duke gets the needle kill.
Oh, Engineer on the cart. Oh, nope, he's taken down immediately.
Duke with the needle kill on Watt was huge there because Duke has a 40% Uber advantage. They lost some players, but they got some more progress on the cart, so that's all right. Now they have the Uber advantage. They can move in with the Uber, counter push into the Heavy, get some kills here, still have people there and a presence to take out the Engineer, the sentry gun. Then they're just going to be able to cap the cart.
What they really need to be careful not to do here, though, is get too aggressive, too overextended, and too pushy. It needs to be a coordinated push like they've been doing. We've got the Uber pop down low.
Need to protect Embryo as he heads towards the cart here.
Well, they need to get somebody on the cart first and foremost. Blue Soldier goes for a very risky jump, very low profile or low percentage jump there. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, you're trying to do a lot for your team, but that's a pretty stupid move there. You got to be on the cart. I mean, he got a mini sentry. He got a mini sentry.
I mean, you need to have a focus. I saw Embryo, you know, hanging back. I saw their Soldier. I saw their demo.
Oh! Red Medic drops an Uber, eXtine. Red Medic down. Later,
that is a huge loss. Blue is moving in now. We'll get more analysis, but right now they're trying to get on the cart, trying to cap it. TMP's on there. There's the swarm of blue. Yep, finally going to push it over the edge. There we go. 746. That is beating Gangsta Gang Gaming's time for the first set that we saw.
What's amazing, though, if you think about it, that probably could have been 30 seconds to a minute faster had they been on the cart the whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's still a great time on Upward. I mean, that's a phenomenal time. Anything under 8 minutes is quick.
Yeah, and I want to discuss a little bit more my feelings on that offensive push there. I mean, I felt, I think you were on the same page with me, that they had all their key players there. And they were Ubering, switching the Uber around. They got the sentry gun down quickly. They were focused on the kills. The Soldier jumped over to the cart, and the scout was behind him the whole time. And then like the scout just kind of stayed behind him. Nobody got on the cart. They moved forward. They moved to the side. The Soldier got on the cart. The Soldier jumped to try to chase the medic, and then everybody was dead. They had it moved the cart. It's like, did you guys forget why we were here? You know, this isn't control point. This isn't team deathmatch. This is push the cart. Exactly.
So, you know, I think that Gun Runners came together really well there. They looked really good. They need to keep it together now on defense. They looked really weak last time. So let's see a strong sentry position, good spy work. Once again, we see that weird sentry up in the top left there. I mean, you're basically pulling your sentry off the whole first point. I don't know if I agree with that. Look at the scout, though, playing all the way in behind. Trying to make a play on the Soldier. Can't quite get it, though. Now he's in a very bad place here. Red Soldier jumps in and takes down Combat's host. Nice rocket there.
Braz continues extremely dangerous. Takes out Steel Python. They did track him down afterwards. And especially with that long sentry gun position, that's going to be very dangerous because if a spy does get out there, it's just him back there.
Ooh.
There's nobody else with him.
Big headshot on the demo man there from Gareth. Very nice, and then Crab follows it up with a good crisp kill on Blaze. Heavy's in a great position here, actually, getting some kills over on the right side, but that Wrangler, actually, you know, it's not too bad. I mean, it's got good sight lines. The only problem is it can't see the cart, so you got to make sure you keep players alive to slow that cart down right now.
Well, it can't later positions. You know, the first 20 yards, there's only so much you can do, so they're definitely pulling back their defense, and I think they're going to let around this nook here before they start attacking it again. Engineer's going to have to watch out for the sniper as the sniper gets some more forward positions.
Yep. Yeah, Dr. Duke needs to just hide. Basically just hide right now. You're at 42%. Your team's in a great position to hold. The last thing you want to do is get headshot or backstab. TMP needs to pocket that medic right now. Watch for the spies, which he's doing a great job of right now. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty solid hold, but see if maybe Gareth can come in and slow him down a little bit further here. Fixer in positions to go behind here right now, going for the sniper, unseen, failed one stab, finally does get him, but in comes the Soldier to take him down. Oh, but Gareth immediately follows it up with a headshot. Later, Dog, and another one on Roffelmauer.
Wow.
Oh, big air shot from Crab there, That was a huge air shot, eXtine.
That was. Does get finished off by Malo, who's in danger. Oh, throws the sandwich out. Put down fires. Sandwich is so powerful.
Well, I know when my kitchen's on fire, I just throw sandwiches at it.
Yeah.
And sandwiches and urine. And then the fire department shows up and they're like, what are you doing?
Well.
Yeah, actually, great air shot there from Combat, but unfortunately it was on a fully invincible medic, so still counts as an air shot. Not really huge, though.
Yeah, they got to be a little bit careful here because
upper area. Big backstab from Fixer. Takes down Watt as well. A nice chain stab. He's really putting those together right now.
Red loses their forward teleporter. Zero skill just now respawning with some other players. Probably about halfway through the bottom area. Soldier is on it.
Wow, nice air strafe there by Gareth, but unfortunately cratered as he comes down. Gunrunners need to be very careful here. They are losing a lot of players. Sticky's going into spawn, but not being effective. They need to be careful about opening that door up right now with that demo man out there. Heavy's inching around the corner too, but he's taken down. Big kill there by the red Heavy, but now this cart is just flying along now. They are doing a great job of pushing it. They're doing exactly what you need to do on this map. Stay on the cart, stay on the cart.
Yeah. Yeah, it got to get that ×3 off the point. You know, the Heavy was just firing downrange. You either got to get out of there or you got to contest the cart. You can't be trying to kill
Medic's got a scout
players
on him right now. Gets taken down by a Sticky, and the Spy Raz is taken down as well. They were both in a great position to really do some damage, wreck some havoc there. Just couldn't put the kills together. Look at the, wow, what a great surf there. Strafed by TMP, but just couldn't do anything with it. Too bad Goomba's not on. He would have killed that sniper there.
Yeah, Mala is all the way pushed forward. Blue getting a lot of pressure and maintaining the ×3 on the cart. Red Spy tried to get in there, but Fixer it off by Watt. And thrown out of there. Get out of there.
Yeah, Gunrunners need to be very careful here. Their best bet is to just D up at last and hope they can hold. They've got 3 minutes and 30 seconds of their UGC lives left here, so they need to make every single second count. Need big play here from Gareth. Need big play from Fixer on Spy. Otherwise, they're going to be going home tonight eXtine.
I think so. It's looking like a possibility, especially Zero Skill. Just got his whole sentry nest tore up. Blue continues to have ×3 on the cart, not messing around.
Yeah, Medic's got a...
dies to his death again in the middle. Uh-oh.
Yeah. This is not looking good. 3 minutes to push less than like 10% of this map here. Good work from the Pyro up front, putting the players out. PP all around the corner here. Can't get any kills off of it. They need to D up heavy right now. There's no sentry up. They've got really nothing right now holding up except for the players. And down goes the Heavy to Blaze there. Big shot from the scout. Doing work right now around the corner. Look at the aggression right now from Gangsta Gang Gaming. They just look like they want it more right now, eXtine.
Yeah, and I think that's definitely paid dividends. We've talked about it all night. You've got to push the cart. You have the opportunity to push the cart. It's #1. And Gangsta Gang Gaming has been pushing the cart almost the entire time. ×3, the maximum amount that they can. It's 1-0 right now, and Gangsta Gang Gaming only about 10-15 yards from making it 2-0 and winning the set.
The Pyro from Blue there gets popped into the pit. Unfortunately, the Uber was popped for Red, and here's now the Uber popped for Blue. This is not going to be good for the Red team. Gunrunners are in a very bad place right now. They've got their Engineer, Soldier, and Demo up, and that is it. They've got 3 times on the card from Gangsta Gang. Looks like this is going to be the end of the season here for Gunrunners.
Yeah, I think so. Heavy is surviving, but pushes it over the edge. Mala jumps down into the chasm, follows it up with a artful suicide. Gangsta Gang Gaming's getting the win. Moving on, they are going to be fighting against Lonely Hearts. Lonely Hearts getting the forfeit win over the Wonderbolts. If you haven't sent an email to Dota2@xtelevision.com, you have missed your opportunity, and you're out of luck. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna do that drawing right after this. And if you emailed me, just keep your eyes peeled for a new email from me, and we'll set it up. Of course, we'll announce whoever won in our next cast. We have a full night ahead of us, and there's another open game that somebody was trying to get us to cast. Marmaduke Grills wanted to join us, and then of course Mix Up versus Quantic is at 11:30. So let's get some more feedback from you, Duder, and then we're gonna wrap up this cast. Actually, we're gonna have an interview with Mala, I believe, coming up as well.
Awesome.
Michael promised that for me earlier, so better hook that up now.
Yeah, I just want to say, both teams had a phenomenal season. I love that Highlander is getting more and more popular here in North America. Our Highlander little forum meeting went really well. Over 1,000 views of that, which speaks volumes to how popular it's becoming. Congratulations to Gangsta Gang Gaming, a well-fought match. And congratulations to Gunrunners as well on a fantastic season. Good luck to both teams moving forward. I personally can't wait to see that grand finals. That's going to be a phenomenal show match of everything that UGC Highlander has to offer for competitive Team Fortress 2. No other real shout-outs, man. I see Mala's just joining us now, so I don't know. Do you want to grab a quick break here and then we'll come back?
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll be just a quick / commercial, and then we'll be back with the heavy weapons guy or Gangsta Gang Gaming, so stay tuned. Oh, so you should be able to be conveyed.
I reminded everybody to do that.
We were actually up over 300 for a while there.
Oh.
Amazing what Dota 2 keys does.
Oh, I think we're back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Welcome back. We have Mala in here. Mala, how's it going? Why don't you just start off, tell us a bit about yourself and your background?
Alright, well, of course I play heavy for Gangsta Gang Gaming. I've been playing with Gangsta Gang for 3 seasons now. Started off as a soldier, was introduced to them just in my pubbing days, and Seabass and I kind of grew up together for a while now, playing TF2 together, and over the time I guess we've really just improved the team together. We definitely got a bunch of roster changes this season, and I also play a lot of sixes. Most of the players on the Gangsta Gang Highlander team are also on my ESCA Open team, so we're all pretty familiar with each other.
Why don't you give a quick shout out to that team for us?
Alright, well, shout out to the Super Friends. You guys are awesome.
Oh
yeah.
I'd hope with a name like Super Friends, they are pretty awesome.
They are awesome people. So, yeah, I mean, just feeling really great. We came into this match a bit nervous, I guess. Payload has never really been our strongest game type. It's something we've been struggling on for seasons now. So having to play Payload just before the grand finals was pretty nerve-wracking for everybody, but ended up going in our favor. Of course, we did do a lot of practice. We just ran over so many strats and different things like that. So I guess we were pretty well prepared for it today, unlike days in the past.
What would you say your guiding philosophy was for attacking this map?
Basically, well, here's the thing. Like every team, they always say, oh, you want to keep the scout on the cart, but Blaze does so much work on scout, obviously, so much scout experience, and we just didn't really feel like that would be, it wouldn't help to have him on the cart. He needs to be out there fragging with the rest of us, so we just tried to keep the engineer, our sniper, and our pyro around the cart. Our pyro and our NG kind of played as a unit throughout the entire game. That's something that really helped a lot. And then basically everybody else has played really aggressively. Seabass and I, who is the medic, we've been playing together as like a heavy medic combo, and we've been, we work really well together. I play really aggressively. I keep my team really aggressive, and that's something that really helped in this match today.
Awesome. What were your thoughts on defense? I mean, did you prepare anything for particular of some of the players of Gunrunners or what you'd seen of them in the past? Or also just, I guess, general question.
Yeah, well, for defense, really, it mostly come down on this map to the engineer play, because that wrangled sentry gun just does so much damage, and it's such a delay. So that's something we really needed to perfect going into this map. And like I said, our pyro and our engineer played kind of as a unit, so he was constantly just defending. But honestly, other than that, we didn't prepare as much on defense as we did on offense, because that's kind of our main problem in the past has been our offense on payload. So we weren't as worried about our defense. We really didn't prepare any super special strats, just kind of stuck to the standards of Upward, I guess.
So just out of curiosity, how much did you guys prepare for the roster that is Gunrunners? Guys like TMP and Gareth on Sniper, those are some pretty good players.
Yeah, we had to go up against them earlier in the season. We took a really close loss on Turbine, which was pretty hard for us because we had been really undefeated up until then in almost like every game. So, that was hard, and then coming into this, we were really nervous because, of course, that was one of our losses, and we were prepared, like you just said. Yeah, Gareth is a beast on Sniper, and he's a really cool guy, and that was just somebody we were really nervous to go up against. And TMP is, of course, he's a really smart pyro. He's got good pyro DM as well. So that was something I was worried about, and also what I was kind of worried about as well was the Gunrunner's heavy, because he doesn't really play sort of like a standard heavy, just protecting the meta. Like, he really holds down like a certain part of the map for a long time by himself, and that's just something like you watch out for. Like, you're walking around the corner, suddenly there's a heavy in your face, and that's something that killed quite a few of our players throughout this match too. So I guess really those three were something that we were scared of, and of course there's Spy Fixer. He's been pretty good against us as well. So.
How much did you guys learn from playing with a guy like Blaze, who's got a lot of competitive experience?
Well, he definitely helps a lot. Like, he can make some calls that would, on certain maps, that definitely help. Like, this isn't his greatest map of all time. Like, he told us he's played on Upward like 2 times, I think. This isn't exactly the map he could be helping us the most on. Like,
not exactly a heavily scrimmed sixes map, that's for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely on other maps, his calls and stuff help us out, but we honestly, we haven't been playing super differently with Blaze than we were without him. Like, he just kind of joined us late in the season because he had been helping me out with my sixes team, and we were just all kind of friends, and then we just needed a ringer, and then he just kind of joined. But yeah, his experience certainly helps, and his DM is, undoubtedly great, so.
Absolutely. Just got a message from Gareth that he's wanting to jump in for a minute. You guys okay with that?
Yeah, if Mala is fine.
I love Gareth. Gareth is the man.
Here.
Hello, Gareth.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening indeed. Congratulations on a well-played map. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out the way that you guys probably planned.
Definitely not.
Any thoughts on how things went?
Well, for one, GG, very GG to them, I guess. They definitely transitioned a lot better than we did, and I think that's what ended up killing us. We'd have a stronghold at the start, and then we kind of throw them together as we're trying to fall back. Definitely didn't show the same level of preparation that they did. So good job to you guys on that.
Was there a lot of frustration with you guys not being able to be on the card as much you wanted? I don't know if maybe we noticed it as the commentators a little more. I was certainly pointing it out frequently.
No, that's definitely what happened. We'd lose a couple of key guys on the card, so I definitely spent more time on the card rather than trying to edge people out than I would have enjoyed. But in the end, I think we did do a pretty good job of improvising on that. On the other hand, Blaze just tore us up with our kind of fall apart defenses there, where he was able to just work our flanks, where I like to normally sit.
Who do you think was the strongest player for your team that was battling on and almost won you the game? Because you guys were pretty close.
For me, it'd be a toss-up between Nuke and Fixer, because Fixer was pulling backstabs out of thin air. I have no idea how he does that sometimes. And Nuke was just a solid force that I watched waves of guys crash against him, and only at the end would he go down.
How badly do you want to murder Raz in real life right now?
Somewhere between on fire and with a sledgehammer.
He certainly was pestering you all night. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm curious, both of you guys. I think I know which direction you're gonna go, Mala. But Gareth, who are you gonna be pulling for in the grand finals?
Personally, I have more friends on GG than I do on Hearts. But I do know a number of guys on both sides. It's gonna be a real toss-up for me, especially considering some of the cool people I've met from both sides.
Well, let's throw the friendships out the window. Come on, let's get to brass tacks, my friend. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win it all?
Friendships out the window. If GG can step their game up with the rest of the team to meet Hearts, who are on average better, and definitely figure out what they're going to do to maximize the use of Blaze on maps that he can really just tear people apart on, they stand a very good chance to win. And if they can pull that off, I'm going to root for them.
That is a very politically correct answer, sir. I appreciate that.
That's what I do.
What since we can't ask Mala what maps he's going to choose or his team is going to want in the best of 3, Gareth, what maps do you think symbolize Highlander and you would like to see in the best of 3 finals next week?
As funny as it is, I think CP Steel is the defining map for Highlander. Somewhere either Steel or Grapple Pit, because even a team that can't frag as well, but is a lot more coordinated, can rip apart any team on Steel or Grapple Pit. So I think that'd be a defining Highlander map. I don't know if they're going to lean that way though. Maybe for Grapple Pit over Steel, because then they'd have more use of Blaze. Freight I think is pretty good for 5 CP, and as far as payload maps go, I think Badwater actually is probably one of the best PL maps for 9s.
Awesome. Okay, well thanks Gareth. We're going to give you another chance to give some shout outs in just a second, but let's get some more thoughts from Mala. Mala, how excited are you guys for the finals? What are you guys going to do to practice? Just get a bunch of scrims in as much as possible?
Yeah. I mean, that's really the only way to do it. We're just going to keep looking for scrims, but of course it's a bit more difficult considering most teams aren't really playing anymore.
2 teams left.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'll tell you what, offers out there, eXtv scrim team, anytime you want it. Come at us, bro.
I'll take the challenge.
I wouldn't say it'd be much of a challenge.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, carry on if you had more.
No, go on.
Okay. I was just curious, your last question for you. Who was your MVP from your team tonight?
I mean, there's so many good players on my team, it's kind of hard to choose. I mean, so many people did great things in great spots. I mean, Raz, obviously, I don't think he's ever let up playing insanely well any game, whether it be like a scrim or a match. He's just been good all season. I mean, Seabass he's a solid medic. He knows his stuff. Comatose definitely did some good work, or Combat Toast, rather, did some good work on Soldier. He had some really effective bombs. But yeah, I'd probably have to give it to Raz for this game.
Yeah, he looked pretty damn good. Gareth, what are your thoughts on player of the match for the Gun Runners?
I'm gonna go R-Spy as well. Both of them were just having a ball tonight.
Awesome. Well, let's get some wrap-ups from you guys. Last shout-outs. Gareth, why don't you take it away?
Big shout out to the Gun Runners. It's been loads of fun playing through this season. I'm glad you picked me up for this. Great amount of time playing with you guys. Big shouts to GG as well. You guys turned out to be a pretty cool bunch of guys. Definite shout to Fixer again, who's messaging me on Steam constantly. So for just going huge this game.
Would you say that he's always ninja PMing you?
Yeah, I would. And for sure, I would also just big shout out to all Canadian TF2 players out there. We need to show the Americans what's going on.
I miss the Stoics. I just want to throw that out there.
I love you too, man.
You guys actually, real quick, you guys actually knocked us, the AG team, out of the ETF2L Highlander competition. So I've got a little bit of a chip on my shoulder for you guys, but still love you anyway.
If we can fill the holes in the roster, I'd like to do it again.
There you go. All right, Mala, give us some shout-outs, man, from your side.
All right, of course, shout-out to Gangsta Gang, everybody on the team, everybody in the clan that I talk to almost every day. You guys are great. Shout out to my 16 super friends, Hooli, Dunce, Pred, and the other people on Gangsta Gang. Shout out to Cole, Swiper, that team. Shout out to Jesus because he won't stop messaging me to give him a shout out. Shout out to Mangachu. Shout out to Hai, he's also messaging me. And shout out to Psyops TF2, so they're a bunch of cool guys as well. And I think that's it. Oh, and shout out to Bio, whatever.
Awesome.
Actually, if I can squeeze one last one in, big shout to Hein with eXJedi for being our mentor through half the season and telling us it's more than just DM in going into our match.
That's
Can I give one last shout out as well?
Yeah.
I completely forgot. I was thinking about it and I'm like, oh.
My finger's on the wrap it up button. The music will start.
Okay. Shout out to Desolation Angels. You guys are great. Firefly, Infinite,
Agreed.
High, Pudding Cup. All you guys are really awesome, and it's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys this season.
Wholeheartedly agree.
Awesome.
Hey, eXtine, quick reminder, you guys can catch those grand finals next Monday right here on eXtv. I believe it's going to be around the same time, too, so be sure to set your clocks, ladies and gentlemen, and join our Steam group, where we're going to have all those notifications and events up for you. Can't wait to have that one live.
Find all of our social media links on the left-hand side of our website, xtelevision.com. Big shout out to everybody who sent an email into the Dota 2 free beta key tournament. Unfortunately, just like Highlander, there can only be one, and Schlainer is the man pulling the rabbit out of the hat. Lucky number 13. He was the 13th email sent to me, and he gets it. So big ups to him. If you're friends with him, you better start pretending like you're even better friends with him. And I hope he has a great time playing some Dota 2. Hopefully,
hats for keys. Hats for keys.
Yeah, exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break right now. There is another game going on that we're going to have to discuss whether we're going to cover that in between before the classic mix-up Quantic Gaming match. But that is the next match coming up in an hour and 20 minutes. It's going to be huge. This is the first time they're facing off in the ESCA season. They last played in ESCA at the Season 9 LAN, Quantic Gaming eliminating Classic Mix-Up. But since then, in 2 different tournaments, Classic Mix-Up has defeated Quantic Gaming in the finals. So Gravel Pit today is going to be huge. Teams are playing again also on Wednesday night, which is going to be fantastic as well. But tonight, Pure is joining us in the booth. Hope to see you guys there. 11:30 Eastern in an hour and 20 minutes. I am eXtine. I will see you next time. Peace out.
Later.